Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we are back with yet another episode of Am I the A-Hole, okay? This is a series where we essentially judge a bunch of people on the internet. Essentially, there's a Reddit where people post their stories and they ask people, am I the a-hole in this story in my life, okay? And we say, hey, you actually did something right. You actually did something wrong. But usually they're all a-holes and it's pretty funny. So yeah, we all get to be judges today. Make sure to smash that like button if you do enjoy these videos. Subscribe. And yeah, I think this is episode 16 or 17, not sure. But yeah, let's begin. Okay, honestly, this is probably the funniest title I've ever read. Am I the a-hole for not giving a disabled man my seat? I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, if I read the story and conclude that you are not the a-hole, I mean, props to you, dude. I, a 22-year-old female, ride the bus to and from work because I don't have any other modes of transportation. Every few days, I'm joined by a man who has some sort of disability. I don't know specifics, but there's always something wrong with his legs, and he walks with a very obvious limp and uses a cane. Sometimes there's a seat for him, sometimes there's not. A few days ago, my sister, an 18-year-old female, was with me and the other guy came on. All of the seats were full and he had to stay standing. My sister whispered that nobody was giving their seats up, and I mentioned that I had seen him before and how nobody usually offered him a seat. My sister gave me a weird look and said, "Not even you?" And I was honest, I had never offered him my seat because I'm simply not obligated to help some stranger, and that he could just get a taxi if it hurt him so much to stand. Okay, wow, Mrs. 22-year-old female, goddamn, you really need to sit that bad? You're literally in your 20s, why do you need to sit down, goddammit? This guy's bones are probably hurting. He freaking limps and has a cane, just let him sit down. Okay, I've already gone pissed off at the story because this is like unnecessarily not kind, like, Jesus Christ. And what do you mean just get a taxi? You know, taxis are way more expensive, right? What if he can't afford to get a goddamn taxi? If he comes every day by the bus, clearly he can't afford a taxi. And also that stupid argument, oh, nobody else offers him a seat. Okay, so everybody else is a dickhead, so I'll be a dickhead, right? Like, what's wrong with you? My sister got all pissed off at me. There we go. Your sister is my spirit animal, but wouldn't start a scene on the bus, so she just stood up and told this guy to go ahead and have her seat. He thanked her and sat down, which put me in an awkward position sitting next to him. So I got angry at her and I called her out when we got off at our stop. What do you mean awkward position? Is it really that much of like an inconvenience having an old man sit next to you? Like what? Oh my god, get off your stupid high horse. And she refused to listen and just said that my empathy was really lackluster and that it didn't matter if I was obligated or not, it was just basic human decency. I really don't think that I'm such an a-hole for not giving this random guy my seat. Who the heck cares if it's a random guy? It's a guy in need. Like, have you never donated to charity? Like, everybody's just random people, you know? But she's angry about it, so I guess that something must be wrong. Wow, you have the comprehension skills of a 5-year-old. Okay, I'm kind of finding it unbelievable. That was apparently the entire story, and goddamn, you were just completely the a-hole. Like, there's pretty much no excuse for it. Like, okay, it's a random guy, and, you know, you don't care about him, but who cares, you know? Basic human decency, give them, like, when you're old and your legs are hurting, wouldn't you want someone to give you a seat? Like, you just want to stand all the time? And it's like, you won't understand this because you're 22. I mean, you should because you're an adult, but, you know, as you get older, life becomes much harder, okay? Just existing is freaking hard. Your bones are constantly in pain depending on how you live your life, you know? And generally, they're literally dying, so, you know, ease their goddamn pain. It just pains me to see people so unkind. That story kind of pissed me off. Let's move on. Okay, so this one says, am I the a-hole for essentially telling my neighbor to frick off after she asked me to stop smoking on my deck? Oh my god. You're gonna have to try real hard to convince me you're not the a-hole, because smokers, I have a history with them, dude. I hate them. That's pretty much it, but I'll provide more context. Okay, dude. This happened tonight. I went out on my back deck for a smoke. I could hear that my next door neighbors were having some people over on their deck. There was a fence separating us, so I couldn't see them. I'm not close with my neighbors, but we've never had any problems before. So then my neighbor calls over to me and asks me to stop smoking because her pregnant sister was over and I didn't want the secondhand smoke. My first thought was, frick no, but I politely told her that I was on my own deck and that I wanted to finish my cigarette, but to have a nice night. Dude! Oh my god, this is so blatantly bad. What is wrong with you? She gets pissed off and is all, I've dealt with secondhand smoke from you since we moved here and never once said anything, and that she was asking me this one time, as if I'm a freaking B word for smoking. Yes, you are, you moron! What is wrong with these people? You feel like, okay, I'm smoking. Oh, it's not affecting anyone. Do you know what secondhand smoke is, moron? First off, let me just bring up the fact that your lungs are going black. You are going to die a very horrible death, and you're probably gonna die at age 35. Also, let me just enlighten you, you're gonna have several types of cancer, bro. I'm just saying. Also, because of your secondhand smoke, other people are suffering, okay? Just, constantly like being your neighbor and this person inhaling that smoke, they're probably gonna have similar issues as you, and that really sucks considering they're not the ones putting their own health in danger. Like, you are consciously taking the choice to literally end yourself, but this other person just has to suffer because of you. Also, you keep saying that you're on your own deck, but I don't think you understand how smells and winds and air and gases work. Are you a toddler or something? Do you not understand that smoke can move from one area to another? Also, can I just say, it's bad enough that you do this already, right? Just giving your neighbor secondhand smoke. But also, now that they're asking you this one time because they have a pregnant sister over, you know? Obviously, you shouldn't be smoking when you're pregnant and shouldn't have to ingest secondhand smoke because it'll mess up the child. But, yeah, you clearly don't care. And I've always said this about smokers, dude. I can't stand them, dude. Destroying the environment, destroying yourselves, and destroying others. Like, what's your problem? I never knew that she had a problem with my smoking, and I honestly don't care. It's my yard, and I can smoke a freaking cig if I want to. So I yell at her exactly that. Then she starts to yell back, but her husband tells her to shut up, and they go inside. So I stay outside, pissed as frick, and finish my cigarette before I go inside and told my roommate what happened. I kind of expected her to be on my side, because she's also a smoker, but then she told me that I should have made that one-time exception for the pregnant woman and that I acted like a B word. I don't think it's right for her to tell me what to do on my property, but now I'm feeling kind of guilty. Not that guilty, but kinda. Am I the a-hole? Absolutely massive a-hole. Honestly, if I was your neighbor, I would go full Karen mode on you and file a complaint, because this isn't even being a Karen, this is literally you're putting people's lives in danger, you know? Like, why should the neighbor have to suffer just because you're a dickhead, you know? Once again, I've made a dedicated video on why smokers suck, but I might have to make a part 2, man. I just can't. By the way, if you don't know why I'm so mad, it's because, like, every time when I had to go to school, I had to cross, like, this gang of smokers, and I had to, like, hold in my breath every time, but then a little bit always got in, and I was just like, this ruins my entire day, dude. I hate that smell as well. Update, as of this morning, my kinda guilty feeling has thankfully subsided, and I'm completely fine with how the entire interaction went down. Thanks all. Seems like a mix of not the a-hole and you're the a-hole, so I'm just gonna chalk it up to reasonable people can disagree. Nah, dude. Oh, and special shout out to the people telling me that smoking is a nasty habit that causes cancer. I guess we learn something new every day. You're all so helpful. Oh man, this guy types like a league player, bro. Like, oh, thank you so much, bro. Like, I know it causes cancer, guys, and I know it's horrible for my health and everybody else around me, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Like I didn't know that. You know why people keep bringing it up? Because it's completely illogical to smoke. Like, if you're addicted, it sucks, but you need to stop, you know? You need to get help. You need to surround yourself by people who love you and care about you, stuff like that, you know? But whatever. Update as of this afternoon, I was banned for not accepting my judgment. Fair enough, honestly. I don't accept that I was the a-hole at all. I would just delete this post to spare you all from having to lecture me on how gross smoking is, but deleting an active discussion is against the sacred rules, so I'll have at it. I'll be outside smoking. Oh my god, this is the worst guy on the Reddit I have ever seen. My god, dude, I would personally love to slap you in the face. Unreal, dude. It's actually like I'm talking to a League of Legends player. Just Jesus Christ. You know, they find a way to just get under your nerves and be complete a-holes, even though they're blatantly in the wrong. Have fun smoking, dude. We'll enjoy the 40+ years of extra life.
That's about it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Smash like, subscribe, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.